That's the way that you wanna know. Bring on the marketing game. We got this thing down, baby. And you know it, the way we show it. Do like you do it, not what's seen on.
Hello, this is Dave Keys, real estate SEO expert, which I will prove shortly. But first, a little story. Back in 2010, toward the end of 2010, in through 2011, a real estate agent and I, a real estate agent who knows quite a bit more about SEO than most real estate agents, we embarked on a project where we built a series of websites that had what to Google was no search volume. Nothing you could buy an ad for, nothing that indicated there was search volume. This series of websites was for short sale agents, and they generated tens of millions of dollars in sales through those websites alone, just by creating the sites and letting them show up in search results, because lo and behold, the search traffic was there. Google didn't give any indication and gave every indication it was not. But believe me, it was. To the point that even in 2015, one of those sites that I built for myself in my area and partnered with an agent has paid me several times in my own market area through a profit share. Qualifications as an expert. First, I've ranked websites throughout the United States in most competitive markets in most competitive keywords successfully again and again. And then there's my own, up to this point, sole source of revenue other than referrals is my own ranking in Google for real estate SEO, surpassed only in some locations by Bruce Clay, the veteran authority for content silos, which he should rank ahead of me. But his prices send peak consumers to me, people, real estate agents, back to me. Here you can see I'm number 2 as I positioned in Texas, and I'm also a number 6 or 7, whatever this LinkedIn is, which is what we go for, is visibility and exposure. A lot more than position. I don't care if I'm number 1 or 2. Well, I care a little bit. I like it when I beat Bruce from time to time and I'm number 1, but the message here is enough to bring in what a lot of people would consider light traffic to my site, but that light traffic consistently calls me and brings in fresh business to my business, profitable business. So then we've got terms like real estate SEO expert, very expensive keyword if you advertise with AdWords, which we're going to be talking about. Real estate marketing expert, all these kind of long and short term keywords like Anaheim SEO. Long tail, how to get my real estate website back on page 1. A video like this and a page like this. Well, what kind of traffic is I getting? Not heavy traffic, just very high intent traffic. 68 views. This brings people into the business. Let's talk about the AdWord Planner tool a little bit versus other tools and how you treat keyword research like a tactic or a strategy. Let's talk about the AdWord Planner itself. And the purpose of the AdWord Planner tool starts with its name, AdWord Planner, Google AdWords. This is a tool that's designed to help you buy AdWords that Google will determine can be accepted by its system because there's enough search volume that they can deliver a predictable amount of clicks to your ad. And that's how they make revenue, is by sufficient clicks versus buyers. Now, if I wanted a buyer every time, I would use homes for sale in Corona with a casita and pool. And I once had a post for about 5 years with that very term, which got traffic every month, sometimes every week, month in, month out. Traffic using those keywords back in the day when you could see them, going directly to that page. Had I been an agent and had access to a home with those criteria, which do exist in that market, by the way, then that would have been very profitable. But the point was just to show the value of long tail. Finally, after about 4.5 years, some people started to get smart on that and started to build websites around the same keyword. I since got rid of it as I rebuilt the site that it was on. This keyword planner is not going to tell you what's valuable. It's going to you. It's going to tell you what's valuable to Google, that they will agree to place your ad because they can get enough clicks, because there's enough search volume that some will click. But that means broad context, and it means a bias toward buying AdWords that are going to profit Google. That there is a bias toward that. It's built in. It's undeniable. And we've watched this for years and years and years. And it's always been true. It's more true now than ever. So yes, you can get some information from this tool, but creativity is not a part of this. Creativity and marketing is not a part of this. Saddleback Sam, your avatar, the marketing personal profile, whatever you would like to call it, understanding your market and communicating with them is not built into here at all. Now you can use a tool like SpyFu or SEMrush to start researching your market in context of competitors, and that's very helpful too. Again, that constitutes tactics. These are tools. This is a much better tool, in my opinion, for finding out information fast, both about your competitors and about keywords that are going to work, because this will deliver more relevant results. Nothing takes the place of your imagination and clearly, accurately understanding your market, individual by individual. And believe me, it's individuals that you sell to, and the product is just like mine. The product is yourself. If you don't sell the real estate agent yourself to your market, then they don't buy from you. They buy from someone else, and that commission goes to another person. It's you that is the product, and the homes are a byproduct. They're ancillary, they're augmentation products to the real product in your business, which is you. They have to choose you. But that's persuasion architecture. That's not keyword research. So we'll get back on track here. I mentioned Katerina and I have worked together on, or maybe I didn't mention her name, but she's higher up in this thread. If you're looking at an active rain question, we worked together on that and other projects over the years, which have generated tens of millions of dollars in real estate sales using keywords that would not be approved, would not even be suggested by the AdWord planner, and they would not allow you to buy that as an advertising keyword. But in organic SEO, there's every opportunity. And when it comes to extracting maximum value from opportunities invisible to the naked eye, Katerina Gassett is a master. And she comes at a price substantially cheaper than myself. My methods are rather brute force for making high volume keywords show up. Her methodologies are very much persuasion architecture and opportunity based in order to put you in front of buying customers. It's important. It's valuable. If she has information for you anywhere that's available to you, either free or even paid, I highly recommend that. Okay, addressing a comment. I did see a comment that said Katerina's approach is out of date because I guess they only found one article about the AdWord tool. Well, it is an AdWord tool. It is less efficient than many methods for determining keywords to pick and sell on. And Pigeon and Hummingbird and Panda itself have made sure of that. And if you think Panda is not a factor in ranking websites, look up my video, Panda Implication. Just put that in Google, Panda Implication. And there's a long discussion about the Panda patent as filed by Nanvit Panda and Vladimir Ostisero of Google back in 2012, published in 2014. That patent clearly describes the primary purpose of Panda, and it's not a primary purpose. It's stated very clearly there for ranking search results. That's what the patent is filed for. And it's certainly, even if there could be argument that the patent isn't necessarily about the Panda algorithm, what it does do is reveal Google's intent about plurality. You want to make sure that anybody pursuing ranking in Google is not pursuing an AdWord strategy or a keyword strategy in their online marketing, because those efforts will fall and fail against the development of topical authority in plurality. And you can go look at what that means, plurality of resources, in the Panda implication video, but we won't delve into that here. It's a whole discussion of its own. So if I seem arrogant in my response here, it's not intended as just unbridled arrogance. The truth is that I'm correct, and my claims are backed up in research on literally thousands of websites. I am a member of elite SEO groups, which has cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to become and maintain membership and avail myself of testing on thousands of websites. 200 of those are my own. Testing has been extensive, and theories have been subjected to rigorous long-term examination so that their practice can be undertaken only when they're proven out. Expertise in SEO comes neither cheaply nor easily. Hiring somebody like me proves to be a formidable expense to most real estate agents. I say, if you have opportunity to work with Katerina and gather information that she provides, avail yourself of that first. Learn from what resources you can, and she's a great resource. Most agents have no idea about SEO other than what they have heard from people who are not authorities in SEO. That's why I went out on a limb to brag on myself a little bit, because I want to demonstrate that I'm an authority in SEO. And with that authority, and without the need necessarily for anybody looking at this video or reading the post where it's linked to, I don't need to have somebody come and hire me because they saw this post or this video. But I want to point out those who I believe have authority and knowledge in SEO within the real estate industry, and Katerina's one of the top 3. I know a few people, and she's definitely in the top 3. Not counting myself, because I cross industries. But real estate agents, people who are agents and also doing SEO. And you're not going to go wrong. And I don't always agree with Katerina 100% of the time. There's probably 3 or 4% of things where we don't see eye to eye. Doesn't mean she's wrong. I just see it differently. I see it on a different level. But often that level is too much for real estate agents who are focused on their business, as they should be, to take in and really appreciate. Katerina breaks it down in a way that most real estate agents are going to highly benefit from what she has to say. And of course, I'm available if the price is affordable and if my portfolio has an opening in your market. But that's not really the purpose of this video response. So this is Dave Keys, real estate SEO expert, signing off.